Hi Yash, thank you for joining. Hi Rashmi Muralidharan. Hi, hi Harsh. So we are gathering again for the Moha SOS campaign for the summers, and today we'll be discussing hair care for summers, and it will be fun to be with all of you with my host, and we'll continue our chatter. Hi Sheelu, I'm fine. Forever a food lover. I'm doing very well.
Hello, everybody. Hello, Dr.
Hi,
Manisha.
hello. How are
Hello,
you?
everyone. I'm good. How are you doing?
Absolutely warm and sunny in summers.
Right. So, hello, everybody. How are you all?
Hi,
So,
there are
hi,
many people
Sheila.
joining. I think they are your
Yeah,
followers now.
yeah.
So so I think let's wait for some time and let
Sure.
everybody get together. So what are your plans for summers now that we are in Mumbai and it's
And
very
the COVID
humid and
situation is
sticky and
aggravating. And the COVID situation is aggravating. So, I don't see like any plans as of now. But I want to,
yes.
obviously.
Yes, I wish everybody should be enjoying summers. We are a little careful. You enjoy, but with a lot of care that you are
Yeah,
masked,
right.
you are
Indeed.
sanitizing, you are not going to crowded places, and you are behaving like a good bacha because we need that amongst everybody. And obviously, you are eating well, sleeping well, and you have taken care of your immunity very, very well. So this
And well
is
hydrated,
well
right?
hydrated.
Right.
Eat well,
Because I
sleep
keep
well.
myself hydrated like every now and then. So, like basically
How do
that's
you
my
do it?
mantra to beat the heat, this summers.
So, what are you doing for hydration apart from water? What do you do?
So I usually, take like lemon water with some honey and I take a lot of, cucumber juice and stuff. So like, so I usually, stick to coolants, to keep myself all cool this summers.
No, no,
Yeah.
yes. You said about cucumber, and we will talk about
Yeah.
many things, but it is nice to stick to seasonal fruits and vegetables for summers, and all summer fruits are pretty juicy. So please enjoy
Especially
the
mango.
cucumbers,
Mango.
mango, aam panna. You can enjoy watermelon, marshmallows. There's also jackfruit season. So jackfruits are very good for hair and
I
skin
love
too.
them. I love
Yes.
them.
Yes, you must have it during. And there's those ice apples. I think
Yeah.
Targola is what
Start gola,
lot of
correct.
people
Yeah.
notice. They're very hydrating.
Yeah.
The fresh juice is hydrating, so you can have the Targola itself. So they are very good. So I think
Indeed.
enough people have started
Yeah, should
joining.
we
So maybe we
start?
begin.
Yeah, I think let's start. So, hello everybody. This is Ash from Vogue Ethics. I'm a fashion and lifestyle blogger, and I welcome you all to yet another season of Moha Seva Skin campaign. So, this is an initiative by Charak Pharma. And for those of you all who are not aware of what this SOS campaign is, it's basically a series of Instagram live sessions happening every weekend, Friday and Saturday, 4:30, with the yoga session live in the morning at 10. So as you all know, today's session is all about, summer hair care, how to deal with itchy scalp, how to, take care of, dry and dull hair. And for that, obviously, we have Dr. Manisha Mishra here, MD Ayurveda and medical consultant to Charak Pharma, to guide us through her immense knowledge and expertise in Ayurveda. So hello, and once again, I welcome you on this session. How are you doing? Once again, I'm asking you this.
Again, I'm doing very well, and again, I'll say I'm all warm and sunny. And let's gear up talking about hair care for the summers.
Right. So, I would want to start asking you this question that, like in summers, we have to deal with a lot of, like body care as well as, skin care and hair care. So, like, basically, like all three together. So, how should we deal with it? Like,
Deal
because
with it,
nothing
let
works
me
in
deal with this
isolation,
way.
I believe. Yeah?
Yeah, see, nothing works in isolation.
Right.
The way we take care of our skin, similarly, we have to take care of our hair. That is the in Ayurveda, I'm an Ayurvedic doctor. So this part, the head is known as Uttamanga. Uttam, the best organ. So if you see, last time also I told you we have all the sensory organs here. This is our king, and hair is a protector. So in summers, if you don't take care of your hair and you step out in a lot of heat, that will get damaged, and in turn, your sensorials will start functioning a little off. So yes,
Right.
hair care is of utmost importance. And like we were discussing, hydration is one thing. You need to be hydrated, you need to be well nourished, and you need to be well protected from COVID as well as from sun. And we'll talk about it aage aage. You can ask.
Right. Yeah. So, I want to ask that, this summer sweat, usually leads to itchy scalp. So, is it correlated to hair fall and stuff?
See, this is a scientific fact that we experience maximum hair fall during summers. So it is a protective mechanism to also keep yourself hydrated, because, and second thing is this time is so drying because of the heat that we end up losing a lot of hair.
Right.
So yes, now the second part is, but garmi mein to we have it very sticky scalp. How can we lose hair? How can there be hair damage? So this part of sticky scalp is related to the part where we sweat. All our hair roots have sebaceous glands. We know there's a root. We have hair follicle. There's a root from there. There are lots of glands. So sebaceous glands are basically oil glands, and along with them there are sweat glands. In summers, our body, once there is a lot of heat, it has to maintain a temperature on which it is functional optimal. So if there is a lot of heat, we start sweating to maintain our core body temperature. The more we sweat, the more the oil glands are activated, and hence it becomes limpy. So that being one part. So scalp is very sticky, but the oil does not go all the way down to your length of the hair, and they become very dry if we are not taking protection, or we're not wearing protective gear when we are stepping out in the sun. So yes, there is a lot of hair fall, and all this sticky oily thing, if it is not cleaned every day, or if it is not cleaned every alternate day, it will start building up along with a lot of dust. तेल पे चिपक जाती हैं चीजें. If you see, even at home, if you put some oil, you will see a lot of dust on it settling down. So all these things settle, they will clog your pore, they will further cause dandruff, they will cause microbial growth, and they can cause small follicles. जो गर्मियों में फुंसियां आती हैं, so people will have more problems related to them. So taking care of scalp and hair is of utmost importance in summers.
Right. So in continuation to what I asked, so like Anu is asking how to deal with falling hair, especially in summer. So maybe if you can, suggest some remedies.
So Anu is the name, right?
Yeah, Anu.
Yeah. Anu, first thing you check whether you are well nourished. आप अच्छी तरह खा रहे हो. Second, you are well hydrated. You are drinking enough water and not too much of chai coffee during the season. So these are two primary elements which essentially should be taken care of, because we can take, once we are good within, everything else can be sorted with a little bit of help here and there. Second thing, ensure that you're oiling your scalp regularly with an oil which is nourishing the hair roots. It could be a mix of multiple oils like moha 5-in-1. There has to be argan, jojoba. These go stimulate the roots, stimulate the collagen. So root is strengthened and it can hold the hair. So you're not losing hair right from the roots. Also keep in mind that any given point of time, 85% of my hair is in the growth phase and 15% of the hair is falling. But if you are having more than say 50-100 hair fall per day, it is a cause of concern. You check whether you are anemic or not. आप ये भी देख लें कि आपका you feel not feeling very tired, fatigued. So apart from that, as I said, oil your hair. On a daily basis, have 4 to 5 soaked almonds in the morning along with 4 to 5 soaked raisins. So this will give you enough proteins and healthy fats so that your hair is well nourished. And wash. You have to see what kind of hair you have. Dry hair tends to fall from midways and oily hair from the root. So you will have to check what kind of hair fall you are having. Is it just breaking in between or you are losing it from the root?
Right. Okay. Now, so whatever remedies you gave, I want to ask you, what if a person is a tea addict or a coffee addict, like me? So like I'm a tea addict and I can't give up on tea, like even in summers. So then how do I deal with it?
Okay. See, what happens is tea is a diuretic. A diuretic in the sense, 2-3 cups of tea, even in summers, is not bad because it will provide you with proper antioxidants. Now, what kind of tea are you having? India mein, generally when we talk of tea on a global level, it is black tea without sugar, without milk. Tea came to India and it got Indianized, so हम इसका यहाँ काढ़ा बना देते हैं. So there is chai patti, there is adrak, there is elaichi and masala and milk. So all this concoction can tend to trigger acidity in many people, which can end up drying your entire system and causing multiple problems. So you can have black tea, half of cup 3 times in a day, absolutely fine, no problems. Tea is also diuretic. If you're having 5-6 cups, so you are जितना आप पियेंगे वो पानी के साथ खींच के बाहर निकालेगा, तो you're losing water from the body. So if you're drinking tea, then hydrate yourself. Then you also compensate that chai with a cucumber juice, with a watermelon juice, with tender coconut water. So you have all these things. So this will be well balanced. So that is not an issue.
So I think I'm on the right track because I take a lot of black tea. So I think I'm on the right track.
No, black tea is fine. Black tea is good antioxidant.
Right. Okay, so next thing I want to ask is, you spoke about like oiling the hair part. Now, what if a person is having like an itchy scalp or like oily scalp? So how do you, so basically recommend oiling the hair? Like, what should be the frequency, or one should stop oiling the hair?
Okay, oiling should be a part of daily routine. As per Ayurveda, सर पे तेल लगाना is a part of dinacharya, which is daily regimen. You have to do it. But लगाना कैसे है? So if you are applying oil daily, just take few drops in your palms, rub it, and just put it here at night. You can in the morning just rinse your hair with normal water. That is fine. You can properly do a champi and an oil massage at least 2 times in a day in summers is fine, whether you have oily scalp or dry scalp. Champi is to the scalp and then apply a little oil to the entire hair length, because hair oils in India, we are intelligent enough to use hair oils. They provide you with ceramides, which are like cement to nourish your entire length of hair. This is a dead part of the body. You need something to give to it so that it is always smooth and not looking very dry and frizzy. So oiling is a must. You can apply to the scalp twice in a week and to the hair length also twice in a week. Whether you have oily scalp or not, it does not matter. In fact, people who have dry hair should apply 3 times in a week. You don't have to bharo tail in the hair. You just have to apply with the tip of your fingers and just massage it nicely. It is necessary to stimulate circulation. The better the circulation, the better the collagen production in the scalp. Scalp is also skin. So it is tightened, your hair roots become stronger and you don't have hair fall. So do it. No problems at all.
Okay, that's great. Oh, all right. So we have a question from Priyanka. She's asking, when I work out, my hair gets very sweaty and it's not possible to wash hair daily. So like any suggestion for her maybe?
This is workout. This is also for summer. Okay. So you cannot wash, don't shampoo it. But I as a person have realized that if you don't wash in 2 days in summers, you have a little smelly hair. And personally, I prefer to smell nice and your hair should be nice and smelling. So if you have workout, please just have rinse with water. You will come home, have a bath, rinse with water, at least wash out all the sweat from your scalp. Second thing, before you start going your workout, aloe is a magic ingredient. Use aloe vera gel, just take it on your palm and apply it to the entire scalp. This will stop excessive sweating. So you will not have excess sweat. your head will be cool, you can work out, and then just give a water rinse, so your hair will not dry, it will get cleaned, and you will be smelling fresh the next.
Right.
And
Okay.
you do this to the summers also. रात को थोड़ा aloe gel लगा के just go to sleep and just wash it off in the morning.
That's great. Okay. So can we have like a little discussion on like itchy scalp in summer versus winters? Like what's the difference and how to deal with it?
Okay, summer is, I said, oily. So lot of sweat production, hence oil glands activated, So a lot of oil on the scalp. If it is not washed off, lot of dirt settling on it, that giving rise to a lot of microbes, which could be yeast, bacteria, and that can further give rise to dandruff. And this, ये जो थोड़ी गंदगी भी आ जाए ना बालों में, if you have sensitive skin, it will cause itching. Sweating
Right.
will cause itching to people who have sensitive skin. In winters, essentially, it is very dry, so your skin is flaky. And if you or winters is a time when we don't want to have head baths. Everybody feels cold.
Obviously,
Mumbai
it's very
people
difficult.
definitely not. Yes. So people avoid all that. So again, dead cells, dry dead cells start building up and they become very flaky. So this is the difference between summer and winter. Both will end up causing dandruff. Both will end up causing clogged pores, and both will cause a lot of itching on the scalp. And they both need dandruff treatment. And how can you work with it? You can use neem oil, you can use tea tree oil. Moha has anti-dandruff oil, which has neem, which has tea tree, which has hibiscus oil. So you use such oils. These are antiseptic. They will stop the growth of bacteria or microbes, whatever is harming your scalp. And give it a wash with an anti-dandruff shampoo with, again, neem and tea tree, which are, again, herbal shampoos are skin friendly. And they don't end up damaging your skin pH. So use them nicely. You can, in the summers, just dilute your shampoo and apply to the scalp and wash it off. One thing is necessary for people to remember, we need washing of the scalp. बाल ना पानी से भी धुल जाएंगे तो ठीक होगा. You just have to just rub the lather down the hair length like this. But you don't have to put shampoo on your hair. That will end up dry. You put it on the
Okay.
scalp, rub it off. Whoever likes lather, prepare your lather and wash it off with cold water in summers. The more hot and warm water you'll use, the more you will end up losing oil from hair strands. So that is a little damaging in summers. तो जितना आप ठंडे पानी से नहाएंगे उतना वो oil preserve it, the entire length, it will cause to shrink, the pores will shrink and you will not have excess oil, and whatever moisture is there will be retained by the skin and the hair. So
Okay.
ideal, normal water, not thanda pani. You don't have to take very cold water, but normal room temperature water is good too.
Okay. That's great. So we have one question. How do I keep my hair from going limp in the heat and humidity?
Okay. Depends what kind of, see, this question is very subjective. People have different kind of hair. I have a little curly and wavy hair, with each strand being a little thicker. They are, then if I see your hair, they are thin and soft. You will be
Yeah.
having softer hair. So
Yeah.
ash kind of hair will get limp very easily because they are thinner. The oil goes down very fast. So if you have such, so people who have thin and soft and very thin hair, they need to wash their hair every day. It could be a mild shampoo. You can wash alternate days and take a water rinse daily, and ensure that you're applying conditioners to your hair as well, even if it is thin. People like me who have little wavy hair, in summers I can wash twice in a week and that is good to go in. People who have extremely curly hair, they oil does not reach the tip, so they will never have limp hair ever. Whenever they open, it is like frizz. So they can wash once or twice in a week. So it depends on every hair type. If you are going limp, you wash it on a daily basis with a mild herbal shampoo, with which have aloe, amla, bringraj. You can use moha herbal shampoo. It is good for daily hair wash. It is a very mild shampoo.
Okay. So, before we head to the next question, I think I would want to ask you something regarding the frequency of, conditioning. Now that you have already answered the frequency of shampooing, that's obviously, like was one of my questions, but you have already answered it. So I think I would want to know what should be the frequency of conditioning. And, most of us, we go wrong on, understanding whether we should, condition our hair, like, considering like we have like oily scalp or dry scalp. So if you could just throw some light on it.
Conditioner has nothing to do with the scalp. The scalp oil has to go down, and two things everybody has to do if you have a very oily scalp: comb at least twice in a day so that the oil seeps all the way to the length of your hair. These are two things necessary. Once you step out and once you are home and we are about to go to sleep and you have done your skin routine, please comb your hair too. Combing, I always tell people, do not use plastic combs. I am a little anti-plastic combs. You can use a wooden comb or maybe even a metallic comb. Everything is fine. This comes to combing. Now coming to conditioning. How often should I condition my hair? Every time you shampoo, please condition your hair. Conditioning is almost it's like retaining moisture. When you wash with a shampoo, you're losing moisture from the hair. And you've lost a lot of oil and water. Now, whatever is left, and to add more, you need to condition. And condition should not be like 1 minute rakha aur dho diya. Please don't do that. If you're depending on your hair condition, if you have thin hair, you can keep for 2 minutes a mild conditioner. Just apply. And conditioner भी कैसे apply करना है? आपको यहाँ 2 उंगली छोड़ के यहाँ से लेके पूरे length में you have to apply conditioner. You do not have to apply to the
To
roots.
the
That is
scalp.
first
Yeah.
rule. Yeah, to the roots. Though only you just keep those 2 fingers and then you start applying the conditioner. So that's
Okay.
good to go. If you want to condition daily and you don't want to directly apply, आप उसको थोड़ा पानी में जैसे शैम्पू घोलते हैं वैसे घोल के बालों में लगा लीजिए for hair like you. But you have to condition daily. Conditioners are meant to protect hydration. Conditions are meant to nourish your hair strands and keep them easy to handle and manage. In case you do not like conditioners or you do not have time, it requires a little bit of time. People in
Yes,
metros,
it does. It does.
जल्दी
Yeah.
में रहते हैं, yeah. So you can use leave-in hair serums, which are rich in oils. So you can use moha herbal serum. That is also very good to go. But conditioning is a must even in summers. You cannot skip conditioner because your scalp is oily. It will not work.
Okay. Okay. So, you actually spoke about, not using plastic combs. So, what's the reason? Like, why is it that we should not be using plastic combs?
Okay. First of all, nothing again, but plastic is not environment friendly.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah. No, that's not the reason. Second reason is
Okay.
it causes a lot of static friction. And with that friction, you end up breaking hair midway.
Okay. Yeah.
This does not happen with wooden combs. So there is no friction happening. आप try करके देखिए. You would have understood friction. You studied physics. In winters, you see clothes sticking together, and then you have to take it apart. Remember that
Static.
kind of friction?
Yeah. Got it. Yeah.
So that friction with plastic combs happen very often with hair, and you end up losing hair midway. तो आपके बाल यहाँ तक घने रहेंगे और नीचे अचानक पूंछ हो जाएगी because you have lost a lot of hair because of combing. And of course, market में there are a lot of such combs available. So just this is an advice. It is up to you to take it or not. But wooden combs are good. Wooden and brushes. There are people comb and people have brushes. What I do, I have a white tooth comb and then I have a brush. And in summer especially, this is a hack I'll tell everybody who sweats a lot. Whatever your favorite perfume is, just put on that brush at night. And सुबह आप उससे comb करें तो your hair smells nice the entire day.
That's an amazing piece of information. I'm going to follow this for sure. So we have a question from Penu Preeti. She's asking, can we apply oil to sticky, oily scalp? And if yes, what routine can we follow? So basically, like, hair care routine for oily scalp is what, she's asking.
Yes, you may apply oil to your scalp and to your hair length, even in summers, even if you have oily scalp. Because why is body producing excess oil? First, I've told you because you sweat. Second thing is because your hair is getting excessively dry, the body is providing oil to it. So, in case you give a little oil, don't use a lot, but just the tip of the fingers to the root, the excess oil production reduces. Your body does not have to over churn anything. So
Right.
and use cooling oils. It could be a coconut oil. It's very cooling. So these are necessary. You just keep it for 30-45 minutes and then wash it off. You don't have to keep it overnight. But that will keep your scalp health good because whatever our skin pH in the scalp, on my hand, on my face is acidic and oils are acidic. So when we oil, we are actually maintaining the pH of the skin and the scalp. So it is necessary to oil.
Okay, that's wonderful. Okay, so now let's discuss some DIY hair packs for summer hair care. I would want to know more about it. And I'm sure like
Let's
all our viewers also would want to know that how to take care at home.
I will talk
Yeah.
about it, but I want to talk to you. You have lovely colored hair. So how do you take care of that?
Yeah. So the thing is that I'll start off, saying that I have been, coloring my hair since my +1. And like it's been like almost, more than a decade now that I've been, coloring my hair. And yes, it's, so, like it is a little challenging to take care of, colored hair, but obviously, you need to have a kind of, routine. So what, routine I follow, I obviously, go also for a lot of, shoots. I, style my hair. I use a lot of hairspray. So what I usually do is when I'm back, I make sure that I, wash them properly. I condition them. I use a lot of, serum. Yeah, like, so whenever I get time, I also, steam them. Like oiling goes without saying, I, do it like on weekends. So, these are the things that I usually follow, to take care of my hair, considering the kind of work I have and, yeah, considering the heat and humidity also, that
No.
Bombay has to offer. So, yeah.
Yes. See, hair is an extension of your personality, and you should look good. So you should. When people say, ki, okay, it is not important. Why are you
It
challenging
is.
it? It's okay. But I think it is.
No,
If you
like as
love
if
yourself,
this is the
yeah,
crown. So, you have to, take care of it.
yeah,
Right?
you have to. So as Ash was saying, keep for colored hair, she does all these things. That is also necessary. Use a very mild shampoo. Color Protect shampoo is what I'll add.
Yes,
You must be
I
using it.
do that. Yes.
Yeah.
Something
Wash.
that is like, yeah, something that is like, paraben free and, sulfate free. So, this is one advice that, my stylist keep giving me that, go for, mild shampoos, free from sulfate. And yeah, so basically this is, one thing we should stick to, I think.
And Moha
Basically,
has a sulfate-free
moreover,
shampoo.
I am, using this. So, this is the conditioner and it works amazing on my hair. Like I've used it basically this morning. It's just amazing. This
It
is free
has
from
a lot of
sulfate.
natural
This is free
oils. Yeah,
from
there's
paraben.
almond
Yeah,
oil and
yeah,
so it's good. It's good. The conditioner should have a little natural oil so that what happens with color is our hair again is acidic. My scalp is acidic pH 3, hair would be something around 5. So when we start coloring, we make the hair alkaline and then we bring it back to acidic. So there's a lot of transformation in the hair. So hair after certain treatments can become brittle. So you need to pamper it. You need to wash it with sulfate-free shampoo and Moha has one. Then you need to condition with natural ingredients that is necessary. You really need to oil and you need to wash it less often. Now, when you
right.
step out in the sun, do you wear a topi or a scarf? Do you protect yourself with anything like
I
that?
do. Yes, yes, yes. I do. Like I
Yeah,
use my scarf and stuff. Obviously, I do.
yeah. Because अपने बचपन में कहावत सुनी होगी धूप में बाल सफेद नहीं होते पर होते हैं. So once you once if you're exposing your hair maximum to the sun, you will see the color fades away. Whether it is a natural color or it is an acquired color, both fade
Yeah,
away. And
right.
in this section, I will add a DIY with aloe gel. People who have colored hair, they should use a lot of aloe. Aloe I love. It's a magic ingredient. So just take जितने आपकी बाल की लेंथ है उसके हिसाब से फ्रेश अलो जूस या मोहा अलो जेल, वट एवर सूट्स यू, टेक अलो जेल, टेक अ लिटिल कर्ड, 2 चम्मच उसमें कर्ड डाले, 1 चम्मच शहद डाले, just mix it up nicely and make it a hair mask. Apply
Yeah.
it in the summer. It is so cooling, and the curd, yeah, yogurt, yeah, dahi helps maintain the natural flora of your hair and scalp. So it is cooling, it is soothing, it is taking care of all the damage that has happened. So you can do once in 15 days such mask, DIY at home mask, which will help you colored hair. It is really good.
All right. Okay, that's great. So no, there's one question. I have very oily and itchy scalp. Suggest something to restore the scalp balance. Like,
Okay.
but yeah.
I assume you have thin hair, since you see oily scalp के साथ hair कैसा है is also one factor that I need to know. So if you want to maintain pH balance, there are 2-3 things you can do. Oil your hair at least once in a week. Second, I have just given a mask which is with aloe gel and dahi. You can apply that mask. Simple plain aloe gel also helps maintain microbial flora of the scalp and the pH at good levels. If at all it is very oily, one of the best ways to get rid of it is use apple cider vinegar. So आप वो 2 चम्मच ले, आधा ग्लास पानी में mix it and just spits it on your roots and then wash it off. So your excess oil will go up.
Okay.
That works really well.
Yeah, like apple cider works really well. Like even when you drink it, I think, right?
Yeah, people
When
are
you apply
using
it
a
on your
lot.
skin or hair, or you drink it, I think it works wonders, right? Yeah.
Again, vinegar again is a little acidic, and then again it is
Like
helping
the
balance.
amount, I think, should be taken care of, I think, right?
Yes, don't
It's
overdo
very,
it.
very,
As I
very
said,
little amount.
आधा ग्लास पानी में आपने 1-2 छोटे चम्मच डाले, उतना
Someone,
काफी है. It's
exactly.
more than.
Right. Right. Okay. So there's one question from Harsha. She's asking how to take care of frizzy hair during summers and like basically how to deal with and any product suggestions.
Okay, frizzy hair. In best fix is condition. Whenever you wash, you condition. You can condition with a herbal conditioner like moha. Shortcut, you are stepping out and your hair is getting frizzy because of the heat again and again. What you can do, take a small spit spot, छोटा spray का bottle ले लो, उसमें थोड़ा सा aloe gel डालो. You can take any moha aloe gel, any aloe gel, whichever you like. Take moha aloe gel, add boiled and cooled water. Nicely mix it and spray it whenever. So it hydrates and it reduces frizz. That can be done. You can also use rose water or moha rose mist to just press it around and settle it down. You will have to comb it down so that it is settled. For mist, I wanted to tell everybody is हम face पे तो लगाते हैं, but in summers if you keep your hair open, पीछे चिपक जाता है ना? If you
Yeah.
at least around the nape of the neck. So remember to put mist on your nape of the neck and the back. So hair will not stick very often. And do this 2-3 times in a day. If you're keeping your hair open, Varna you have other hair fine and this hair is sticking to the nape. So that also is not very happy feeling.
Right. Okay. So now we have a question. Hi, doctor. I'm having premature graying of hair since past 3 years and I'm 31-year-old. Please suggest me some solutions. So for premature graying of hair, if there's any Ayurvedic
See,
solution. Yeah.
first of all, stop stressing. First, one of the main reasons for premature graying currently is stress, lack of sleep, too much screen time. These lights affect your hair pigmentation too. Face का तो pigmentation ठीक है, बाल का भी खराब हो जाता है. Eat good food. Have one, at least resolve to have one beetroot per day. Which have iron supplements. So beet is full of iron. You can have amla. Apart from that, in coconut oil is really good to improve your uh, melanin pigments. So you can use that. There is Bringaraj, which improves your melanin production. You can use any shampoo with that. You can use Moha 5-in-1 hair oil. So the ingredients in it, sesame oil, almond oil in it, reduce premature graying. Apart from that, you can every week take hibiscus flowers. आप 5-6 लाल गुड़हल के फूल ले ले and just churn it in your blender with a little water and apply it to the scalp and wash it off. That also is really great in preventing premature gray. So these are few things you can use. 5-in-1 hair oil twice or thrice in a week, backed up with this hibiscus hair pack.
Okay. So the next question is, I don't like champu type of flat hair. I have wavy hair. How can I settle them with a bouncy look?
Okay. Bouncy look and all na is 4 दिन की चांदनी. It stays only for 2-3 hours, whatever you do. So, don't step out in hot and humid environment is first thing. If you must be sweating a lot, that is how it becomes champu. So you ensure that you're not in such surrounding. Whenever you get your hair styled and all, आप जब हेयर स्टाइल कर रहे हो तो आप स्कैल्प पे रोज वाटर लगा सकते हैं, so that you're not sweating much, and then you style your hair. So your hair will remain wavy for a longer time. Otherwise, it will fall limp because that is how your hair has been. Don't use a lot of leave-in conditioner because that also makes your hair limp.
Yeah.
Use herbal conditioners and then wash it off nicely. And up, remember, if you want to keep it nice and flowy, आपको within काफी oil देना पड़ेगा. So have almonds, 5 almond मैं सबको बोलती हूँ daily in summers. If not that, then you can have 2 dates in summers. This will improve your hair health and they automatically will become bounce.
Okay. I think we're having a lot of questions. I would take one question. This is how to tame gray hair, and can I use henna on my hair if it is good?
Henna, this I have to tell you, आज ही सुबह मैंने henna and curd का hair pack लगाया है, and henna is not bad at all. It is really good for hair. It conditions. Henna is the oldest known hair color, है ना? The most ancient hair color. If you have seen your nani dadi, they would be applying henna only to look perfect. So if you have black hair, it gives you that reddish tinge. Henna is beautiful for summers. Please use it.
Wow.
There is no problem. It is so cooling that people who do not get enough sleep, if they apply henna hair packs, they will have good sleep. It is that good. Just mix it up. If you have very dry hair, you can add a little olive oil or coconut oil to your pack, or a little curd to your pack, or simple henna with a little black tea. उसमें आप दोनों को mix करके 2 चम्मच आंवला पाउडर डाल के आप बालों में लगाएं. Your hair will be very happy. There is no problem in using henna, and it also arrests premature gray. So you can mix henna, amla powder, and a little black tea and apply every 15 days. आपका premature graying तो रुक ही जाएगा उससे. Apart from that, oiling करनी है तो you can use moha 5-in-1 hair oil. It has multiple oils which are beneficial in stopping premature gray.
Right. Okay. Okay. Now we have 2-3 people asking about what kind of diet one should follow during summers for hair care, for the healthy hair.
What kind of diet? Okay, I'll go to Ayurveda. So summer is a time where your energies remain a little low. Your digestion is a little low, compromised. So whatever you eat दो कौर कम खाएं. You eat a little less than your appetite. Don't fill until your एकदम गले तक खाना नहीं खाना है. That is first thing. Eat nourishing and non-spicy meal. नमक वगैरह चलता है, but avoid a lot of mirchi, a lot of masala. Garam masalas are not meant for summers. You can have good ghee, that is necessary. Have dal, chawal, roti, sabzi, whatever you want. Do not go heavy on non-vegetarian because again, it is a bit, because we make it with so much masala, it is difficult to digest. If you're having soups, then it is fine. That's good to go. You can have a lot of soups. You can have a little raw salad खाना तो उसमें थोड़ा दही मिला के खाए. Don't have anything raw. Again, it is a little hard to digest during this season, except cucumber and watermelon. So these are the things. Have a lot of khatta. That is aam ka chutney, season ka chutney. So there is karonda. You can have that chutney, but avoid achar, papad. These are the things that need to be avoided because they will build up a lot of acids in your body.
Right.
Rest everything I have been saying, almonds are necessary on a daily basis, but soaked almonds and a little bit of black raisins. These are necessary to keep you cool down. You can have gulkan. People who have a lot of heat problems can have 1 chammach gulkan daily, or maybe an amla juice on a daily basis. Tender coconut water twice in
Yeah.
a week is good to go. Sabja seeds are very nice for this season. They are very cooling.
Okay. So there's a question. Is it necessary to dilute shampoos and then apply on hair?
Yes, it is necessary. क्या होता है, depending on different kind of shampoos. If you have if it is a clear shampoo, you cannot, it's okay, you can directly apply. But there are shampoos which are a little opaque and they can cause a lot of built up in your hair. और हमको ना, many people have no idea how to actually cleanse the scalp. You really have to ragdo the surface so that everything comes out.
Hmm.
Either we do it, overdo it, or we underdo. So that is why if you're putting and not washing it off well, it is better to dilute and apply. Especially people with limp, thin hair. People with a little coarse hair or thicker hair can directly apply shampoo, but then you wash it off. So it
Oh,
is up to the hair type and how sensitive your scalp is.
right. Okay, so before I take these questions, I have one question from one of my followers who is not a part of this live, but I had this question yesterday from her. So she's a swimmer, and it's very difficult for her to, take care of her hair like every now and then, especially in summers. So, like any tips for swimmers in specific?
Okay. Swimmers, like the people who are going to gym, swimmer also, chlorine really affects badly. It can cause a lot of brittle hair. It will take away the color of your hair. It bleaches. So you wear your swimming cap. That is first thing. And before you take a swim, wet your hair so that it does not absorb a lot of chlorinated water. Or
Right.
you apply aloe gel. I have told you aloe is a magic ingredient. आप उसको लगा लिए, just apply to the entire hair length and the scalp. Put on your shower cap, swimming cap, or maybe if you don't put on, that aloe gel will safeguard your hair very well. And once you're out, wash it with a mild shampoo or maybe a little apple cider vinegar that will take away the chlorine from your hair.
Okay. Okay, so there's an amazing question from Rashi. She's asking, kindly suggest me some ways to manage hair fall during pregnancy. Like nobody asked this
Okay.
actually. Yeah.
Rashi, 1 second. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
sure.
Rashi, I just assume you are more than 6 months pregnant, sometimes due to hormonal issues, or if you have hypothyroid during pregnancy, this could happen because pregnancy is the time women pamper themselves and eat well. So, you please check out whether there is a thyroid condition with you or whether you are anemic. If that is the case, ensure that you're having enough iron and calcium supplements because I'm telling you, pregnancy is the only time women actually pay attention to what they are eating and how they are eating. It is so correct.
Mhm.
So you will have to check these two things first. If there's nothing, you have soaked raisins on a daily basis. If you have passed first 3 months of pregnancy, you have black grape juice daily and one beet daily. That will take care of your hair fall. If it is post pregnancy hair fall, it is absolutely normal for first 6 months because your hormones are such a way you will shed off whatever was not shedding off during pregnancy. You
Right,
just check all these things.
right. So I want to ask about, the boils that we get on our scalp during summers. Like any ways to, get rid of it or, like even lessen the thing. Yeah.
So boil is because of trapped dirt in the sebaceous gland in the hair roots or the
Yeah.
skin. So first of all, cleanse well with a good shampoo. That is first thing. Uh, Oil your scalp, keep it for 35-40 minutes, then wash it well with a shampoo. अब ऑयल कौन सा यूज करें, नीम ऑयल और टी ट्री ऑयल और एनी एंटी डैंड्रफ ऑयल, मोहा एंटी डैंड्रफ ऑयल हैज नीम एंड टी ट्री, यू कैन यूज दैट. दीज टू थिंग्स आर अ मस्ट. अंदर से कूलेंट मैंने कहा कि 4-5 मुनक्का भिगा के सुबह खाना है. यू विल हैव टू हैव ब्लैक रेजिन्स and or sabja water. This helps to reduce this excess heat which people call it is causing folliculitis. This is not one of the reasons, but if you are cooled down, you will not have a lot of infection and breakouts. Your body pH will not become a little erratic. So this
Right.
can be taken care of. You can apply aloe gel or even neem paste to your scalp and keep it for 15 minutes and then wash it off. That works nicely. Hibiscus works nicely for follicles because that is again cooling. And if it is a lot of it, please visit your closest doctor so that he can suggest a proper remedy.
Right. That's great. So Priyanka is asking, please suggest diet for Pitta body type.
डाइट फॉर पित्त बॉडी टाइप फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल पित्त टाइप दूसरों को पता होना चाहिए आपको पता है एंड आई एम रियली ग्लैड यू नो पित्त इज जनरली पीपल who have this hair like you are an example of pitta prakriti that glowing skin thin hair brownish color so who get hungry very easily who are prone to acidity who get angry very easily who are prone to acne breakouts who have premature graying. So these are all, and so fiery
Traits of
temperament.
like Pitta hair. Yeah. Pitta body type. Right.
Yes. So in लोगों को obviously everything has to be cooling. So in summers, सुबह सुबह खाली पेट पानी पीने की हैबिट है तो nothing like it. Have enough only जितना आपकी प्यास हो. उसके बाद you can have a little मुनक्का और गुलकंद. These are cooling. खड़ी शक्कर दिन में एक बार खानी बहुत जरूरी है. You need to have this rock sugar. That is necessary. You can have ghee in your diet 2-3 times in a day. You please avoid anything which is stale and which is with preservatives. Avoid fermented food like bread, pizzas, and dosas. You can have once in a while, but do not have a daily routine kind of a diet out of it. So this is what to be avoided. Rest, have fresh food. Avoid mirchi. Avoid karela. Avoid what else? Usually everything in meat
Like
required
in
proportion is fine.
moderation. Yeah. Like
Yeah,
in moderation, like I think everything works well. Or
yeah,
like any body type.
yeah. If you
Yeah.
and avoid urad dal. Urad dal is very acidic for them. They cannot digest it well.
Oh,
That's it.
okay. Okay. Okay, so there's one question from Penu Preeti. She's asking, my hemoglobin is 7.5. Does this lead to any hair issues? If yes, solutions,
Of
please.
course, you need to meet a good doctor and see that your hemoglobin at least comes to 9. 7.5 is very low. You need iron supplements. You need diet rich in iron. You need a lot of rest and you need to sleep well. And you need to see your doctor pretty soon. I will not suggest you many things, but आप diet में please ensure it is an iron rich diet. You cannot have beetroot, so have beetroot juice. You have black raisins daily. Uh, you have a lot of dal soups. You can have chicken soups. Ensure that you have 2 eggs per day. So when I talk about hemoglobin, so heme is the colored, the iron part, and it requires globin, which is a protein. So you need iron with protein. So eggs, if you are a non-vegetarian, eggs are a must. If you are a vegetarian, dal, pulses are a must. You have to ensure that you're having enough. You can cut down on your carbs, that is fine, but ensure a lot of protein and a lot of iron.
Right, okay. Okay, now let's take a last question maybe before we wrap up. Can you apply 5-in-1 hair oil with aloe vera gel as a mask? I assume she's talking about Moha's 5-in-1
Yes,
hair.
yes, you can. This is for extremely dry hair. You can just take 8 tablespoon, around 10 ml of 5-in-1 hair oil and 2 to 3 tablespoons of this mask, depending on the length. This is the uh, ratio proportion. 3 part aloe gel, 1 part oil. Mix it well. Add a little bit of honey to it, and then you apply to your hair. That is a great mask. You can do it once in 15 days.
That's great. I think everybody is enjoying the session. We have got a lot of people saying very informative session. Thank you so much, everyone. So, doctor, like any concluding tips that you want to give to me and to our viewers for summer hair care?
Summer, stay cool temperamentally and physically. As we discussed, keep yourself hydrated. Hydration does not mean just pani peena hai. Pani should have some nourishment. So, sugarcane juice, watermelon juice, tender coconut water are the ways to hydrate. There should be enough protein in your diet. So, badam मैं सबको कह रही हूँ because you will lose hair if you don't have enough protein. Badam gives you hair friendly protein. And third thing, which is very important, do not fast in summers. उपवास मत करिए, it will lead to more hair fall. It is not recommended. That's it. Stay happy, and whatever you have, just enjoy that.
All right. So, thank you so much, everyone, for being a part of this session. Thank you so much, doctor.
Oh, thank you so much, Ash. It was so wonderful talking to you. हमारे 45 मिनट से ज़्यादा हो गए and we didn't realize.
We had so many questions, and this entire session was so good. Like I enjoyed asking you some questions. Like I got some insightful information. So yeah, like obviously it was an amazing
Yeah,
session.
I'm getting inspired to color my hair. Maybe
Please
next
do
session
so.
I will try some color and see you there. Okay.
So
Bye.
some live
Wrap.
updates before we wrap up. We have a live session tomorrow, like a yoga live session with Bollywood celebrity Vidya Malavade. So she is actually going to talk about a lot, about the yoga asanas on how to keep your hair all healthy and glowing. And also we have another live session lined up on 10th of April where would be talking about basically how to take care of your entire body during summers. So we would have Dr. Manisha then. So yeah, thank you so much everybody for joining in. Bye bye. Take care.
Bye bye. Thank you so much. Bye. Take care.